everybody, Sick this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And today is an HD day. Got myself a nice big stack of HD DVDs, bought myself one 3D Blu-ray, and I even watched a Blu-ray tonight. So let's take a look at what I bought and what I watched. First up are the HD DVDs I got today. Found a guy on Craigslist selling a bunch of HD DVDs. I think he wanted around $40 for them all. Talking down to $25, which was a great deal. Got myself a ton of new titles that I didn't have yet on HD DVD. We're going to go down the floor and take a look at what I got, because the pile is a pretty decent size. So let's see what titles I picked up. So here's the stack of HD DVDs I got, and the first one up being Planet Earth, the complete series. Now, I actually already have this one on HD DVD. However, mine did not come with the slipcase. This is really cool. It's actually really thick cardboard. It's actually a really nice slipcase. And even though I really don't like slipcases, and I really don't like slip covers, I think this one's actually pretty nice. So, very happy to have a copy of Planet Earth with a slipcase. Very cool. Then I got The Frighteners Director's Cut. Love this film. It's so great. Very happy to have it on HD DVD. The Big Lebowski. I think we all know that's a classic. IMAX Blue Planet. It also comes with IMAX A Dream is Alive. Love IMAX films. The Italian Job. Another great film. Dazed and Confused. Obviously a classic. Full Metal Jacket. Unopened. Very cool. Old School. Love it. Then I got Anchorman. Love this movie. I think it's extremely funny. Definitely looking forward to Anchorman 2 coming out. Hot Rod. I actually really enjoyed this. Nothing necessarily special, but did enjoy it. Thought it was a good movie. Hawk. A lot of people hate this movie. I don't necessarily love it, but I think it's a decent popcorn film, so happy to have it on HD DVD. Letters from Iwo Jima. Now, I actually have not seen this movie. I thought about picking it up a few times here and there on DVD and even Blu-ray, but I never bothered to check it out. So now that I have an HD DVD, definitely going to watch this one. Beer Fest. Love it. I love Broken Lizard movies. Very happy to have that. And finally, The Bourne Ultimatum, which I'm very happy about because this means I have all three Bourne movies on HD DVD. Very cool. So not only did I get all those great HD DVDs, but I also got myself one 3D Blu-ray title, and that was Kung Fu Panda 2. This here is the Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, digital copy combo pack. But what makes getting this so great is the fact that I picked it up for only $4.99. That was a fantastic deal. And if you're wondering how I got it for so cheap, there was sort of a catch. It was kind of a luck of the draw sort of thing. On BestBuy.com, they had this listed as $4.99. However, there were two listings. There was this listing, and there was also another listing with a different SKU. And it was apparently the original SKU, because this used to be a Best Buy exclusive. Even though it says Best Buy exclusive, apparently I heard it's not anymore. Not 100% sure about that. But I know when this originally came out, it was a Best Buy exclusive. And I guess Best Buy was trying to get rid of that SKU. They just dropped it down really low. They were just trying to get it out of their store and out of their system. So again, it was listed as $4.99 on the website, but apparently from what I read, that SKU was not showing up at really any stores. A few people that I read actually found that SKU at their store, but most of the time people were coming across this title at their stores with a completely different SKU. And I think it was ringing up as $35. So definitely a downfall that not many people got it for the $4.99 price. However, I decided to take my chance. Went on to BestBuy.com on my phone, went into Best Buy, grabbed the title, took up the front counter. Sure enough, rang up as $35. I said, no, it's supposed to be $4.99. Showed them the listing on my phone, and they said, oh, yeah, I guess you're right. And they override it for me without even checking the SKU. Normally, when I want to price something like that, the first thing they'll do is they'll check the SKU on the back to make sure that it is the same SKU. Because, again, a lot of times, oddly enough, on BestBuy.com, they'll have multiple listings with multiple different SKUs, all for different prices. But this time, they didn't check the SKU, so I got this again for $4.99, a great deal. Now, I already have Kung Fu Panda 2 on Blu-ray, but for collecting purposes, I definitely wanted to pick it up on Blu-ray 3D as well. This also comes with a digital copy. My Kung Fu Panda 2 Blu-ray did not come with a digital copy, so very cool to get this. Again, for only $4.99, it was a fantastic deal. So that's it for what I bought today. So now it's what I watched. And today I checked out Sideways, one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. I am a huge fan of this film. I actually hadn't watched it in a little while either. Usually I watch my favorite films once or twice a year. This one here, hadn't seen in about a year and a half, so I was definitely fiending for it. Also, in the past few months, I just recently picked this up on Blu-ray, so I really wanted to watch it in high definition to see how much better it was. The picture quality was okay. Wouldn't say it was anything amazing. Not a huge jump up from the DVD, but it looked nice. Now, the issue with talking about this movie is, what do I say? Normally, I don't mind giving away spoilers. I don't mind explaining an entire plot of the movie to you guys. I warn you in the very beginning, I tend to do that. But this is one of the few times where I think this movie is so fantastic that not only should everybody see it, but you should run out right now and buy this movie. This needs to be in everybody's collection. It is that good that I don't know if I really want to talk about it too much. I don't know if I want to give too much away. I don't know if I want to really tell you the story, explain it too much to you, because I want it to all be fresh when you watch this, because it's just that great of a movie. I don't know if this movie necessarily is for everybody. I have no idea. One of my best friends, she actually saw this movie. This was years ago. We were at Walmart. She saw it in the $5 dump bin. I said, that's such a good movie, one of my favorites. She picked it up, brought it home. She hated it. So I don't really know if it even is for everybody, but I just love this movie, and I can't get enough of it. And I think maybe it's sort of about the characters and what the movie, where it takes place and what's happening that I love so much. I love Paul Giamatti. I like that he's just so negative all the time. He's just basically just a grumpy old man in a way. I mean, he's really depressed, and it makes him just kind of grumpy and angry at the world all the time, but not necessarily in, a sort of funny way, but in a really sort of serious way. He's just really depressed and angry all the time. And I guess that kind of hit home, because I'm definitely a grumpy old man when it comes to stuff. I'm always complaining about things, and I always never want to go out and have fun. I always take my time doing stuff. That's just me. So I kind of connected with his character. Also, I love the fact that they're going off to the wine country. I think that's great. I'm really big into traveling. I haven't been doing a lot of it lately, unfortunately, but back when this came out and I first saw it, I was really into traveling. I was traveling all over the place. I don't go too much, too far, but I love going, places in Pennsylvania and the surrounding states. And that's what they're doing. They live in California. They're just going up to the wine country. That's not all that far away. I think it's like a 2-hour drive away, they said. So, kind of hit home for me there. So the movie really spoke to me. And I love the fact, that it is sort of realistic. There are a couple things in this movie that do seem like you're like, all right, probably somebody wouldn't really do that. But a lot of it seems realistic. You can kind of take everything very seriously. All the humor and all the situations they get into, they seem very, very realistic. Like things that would happen. The characters in this movie, you're like, okay, I can kind of understand that, the one character is really grumpy and moody. He just got divorced. He's very upset over that. He's not over his ex-wife. It's been 2 years and he's still, pawning over her. And then you also have, his friend who's just a complete douchebag. And you can see that happening too. So, it's not in your typical, like, slapsticky, ooh, we're wacky characters kind of way. It is very sort of real life. And I just feel like I'm actually watching, these people. I feel like I'm actually watching their lives while watching this movie. It just seems real. So, again, I'm not going to go too much into the plot. I'm not really going to give too much away. I think I already said too much as it is. So, is this movie for everybody? It's hard for me to say because, like I said, one of my best friends said she absolutely hated it. And every time I see her to this day, she always gives me a hard time about how I told her to buy this movie. And she thinks it was just completely awful. But I think everybody should at least check this movie out. Like I said, you should all just buy it. If it was up to me, I'd say go out and get it right now. Buy this movie, put it in your collection. It's just that great. But if anything, definitely check this one out. Again, it's one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to spoil this one too much for you. So Sideways, definitely check it out. So that's it for what I bought and what I watched today. Definitely excited about all the HD DVDs I got today. Getting those for a total of $25. That was a great deal. Very happy to add all those to my collection. But even better than that, getting Kung Fu Panda 2 3D for only $4.99. An amazing deal. Like I said, it was luck of the draw. I just took a chance and I got it for $4.99. And I'm always saying that, guys, take the chance. If you think you can get a title for cheap, why not try? If all the worst that's going to happen is they say no, I don't think that's much. If all they're going to say is no to you, you really have nothing to lose. You only have something to gain. Maybe you'll get it, maybe you won't, but it's definitely always worth a chance. I took the chance today. I got that for $4.99. It was a great deal. But even besides getting those fantastic deals, best of all was watching one of my all-time favorite movies, Sideways. Like I said, maybe it's not for everybody, but I think it is a fantastic movie, one of my top 5 favorite movies of all time. It is one you should see. I cannot recommend the movie enough. Definitely check that one out. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.